Alright everybody, this is Hurricane 89 back with you, and we are continuing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. You see the password there, XHRS. We just completed level 4 and we are moving on to bigger and better things. Well, not really in this game. Level 5, Weird Kids on the Block. Alright. This level's not too bad. There are a few little things. As you see, the weird kids on the block, so to speak, are these clones that look kind of like me. And they like to spawn in places behind trees and stuff, and they generally move in the same direction that you move. However, if you're sitting still, they do try to come to you then, and that's one way you can differentiate yourself between them. But as you see, this level's not that bad. I'll go in here and get the baby, who is completely oblivious to what's going on. He's not crying or anything. He's just dancing on his toes. What babies do best. Alrighty, let's go down here. See what goodies we find in these cupboards. Probably nothing. Oh, weed eater that I already have plenty of, and a mystery potion. The mystery potion, as the name suggests, is a mystery what it will do. It can be either function as an aid kit. It can function as death. It will only take up to half of your life. So if you only have 1 health remaining, it will take all of your health. Because, you know. So you don't really want to use it then if you're only down to 1 health. You might want to use it when you're down to 2 health if you don't have any aid kits. Get the teacher down here behind that tree. And those are pod plants. I usually don't mess with them too much because they almost always take my health when I do. Got some sodas. We got plenty of sodas. And we're not going to drink them. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, and our last victim is over here. Our military man. And as you can see, you can kill the pod plants, but as I stated, they do have a tendency to take my health. But, once again, another level down. And plenty more to go. Level 6. More shocking than level 5. Level 6. Pyramid of Fear. How fearful will this be? Oh man, I'm already scared. Alright. Our new enemy here. Mummies. The thing about the mummies is, well, number 1, when you kill them, they only give you 100 points for them. And number 2, they are very tough. It takes 5 squirts with your squirt gun to kill them. One thing I like to use on the mummies is the weed whacker, because at this point you probably have a lot of it. So why not use it? Of course, you will need a little bit on the next level, so you don't want to completely use it all. I would save at least 300 or 400 for the next level. Oh man, Mummy City. The weed whacker is a very good weapon. The only thing about it is, you have to be at very close range to your enemies to use it. So there's a chance you'll take damage when using the weed whacker. As you can see, it takes 5 hits with the water pistol to kill a mummy. This is probably the hardest. Well, I really don't say. None of the victims in this level are particularly hard. More sodas. Alright everybody. Before entering level 7, before we started, we should equip, not really equip, we should put it on our running shoes. Do not use them. We will need them at the very beginning of the next level. And I will explain why here in a second. As soon as you start level 7, use your running shoes. Because you have to move extremely fast. So let's move on here. Let's go in this exit door. What fun awaits us. But you do need your running shoes for this next level, if you want to get all the victims. If you're not fast enough, something happens. Level 7. Dr. Tongue's Castle of Terror. Alright, use running shoes. Go immediately to the right. Go up through the doors. Go up. Go back down to the left. If you do not get those tours quick enough, within just a few seconds, they will all turn into werewolves. So you got to be very quick, or they'll turn into a pair of werewolves. And that is not a good thing. Not only do you lose the victim, you'll be down to 9 victims, but also those werewolves are tough to kill. And you can go through this wall. That's one thing about this game, is there are a lot of unnoticeable passages and secret passages and things. Secret walls that you can go through. Unless you got something good in there. This red potion here, this is our monster potion. And like on level 4 in the Chainsaw Hedge Maze Mayhem level, I could have used that. And it would have made that level very easy, because as the monster you can bust their walls, you can kill the Chainsaw Massacres by punching them. The monsters are a very good thing to use, but as you saw, just freezing the chainsaw guys and squirting them was simple enough. So I like to save my monster potions. But you're welcome to use one if you need to, but I do try to save them for the later levels. Because I'd say the first 11 levels in this game are really not hard. Alright, go on through this wall here. Alright, that was our friend Dr. Tongue. He is the one causing all this madness. And here's Frankenstein. He is very tough to kill. I suggest using the cross, which we have not really used much yet. That is the best weapon to use against him. If you do not have any cross, which you should have some at this point, because you got some in level 6 and in this level, then I suggest freezing him and then using their weed whacker. Alright, let's move on to level 8. What goodies await us in this next level? All victims saved. So far we haven't lost a victim. We're doing very well. 40 feet of terror in level 8. Titanic Toddler. Oh my goodness, Titanic Toddler. I think small toddlers are a handful enough. Ah! Oh my goodness. A big baby. Just when this game wasn't crazy enough. Now this big baby, he will really wreak havoc on you if you let him. What I do though, what works very well is I keep a distance away. I do not go out in the field or else my victims will get trampled to death. I stay around in this general vicinity and I wait for him to come near. And I get it on my Pandora's box, on my little gold boxes there. And when he comes near, unleash them on him. And 3 to 5 boxes should do the trick, hopefully. It's taking a lot more than I hoped. Come on over here, big baby. Oh man, I don't want to use that last one. He should almost be dead. Come on over here, big baby. Should almost be dead. There we go. That did the trick. Use my aid kit because I got down to 1 health. And then after you get rid of that big baby, this level is nothing. And there's nothing here to worry about. Go down here to the bottom, and there are some bonuses down there behind that tree. Alright, go through this school door, which you can only do if you have a school key, which you can only get in this level by defeating the big baby. And that's it for level 8. Let's go through the door. Let's go through the exit. We got all 10 victims. All victims saved a bonus. Extra bonus player. You'll notice every 40,000 points you get a bonus. If you don't have all your victims, if you don't have all 10, then you get an extra bonus victim. If you have all your victims and don't have all of your lives, you get an extra life. And if you have all of your lives and all of your victims, you get a perfect player bonus, which hopefully we'll see later. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next part. Thank you for joining me.